Hey, this is Bishop, and I've got your leadership tip for today. I want to stretch you. In order to stretch you, you got to make sure that you've got the capacity to be stretched. So today's leadership tip is really about creating capacity. In order to create capacity, you've got to know where you're going. I am convinced you cannot put 3 gallons of destiny and future in a 2-gallon vessel or instrument. It's hard, but sometimes we've got to recognize we don't have the capacity to go where God is calling us. He always stretches us. You see that over and over through the Bible. And one of the ways that we create new capacity is through the experiences that we are living through and how we manage them. So why don't you today simply look at where you are, determine where you believe God is calling you to be, and then do an inventory of your strengths and your weaknesses. Once you are clear and honest with yourself, look at the capacity that is required to go where you're going. I heard somebody say years ago that if you take a person with 200 people of capacity and put them in a church as the leader, and it's a 2,000 member church, that 2,000 member church will become a 200 member church. But if you take a leader that has 2,000 people capacity and put them in a church with 200 people, the 200 member church will become a 2,000 member church. Your organization can only go as far as your capacity. We've got to train ourselves to be elastic. That means stretch. That means enlarge ourselves. And as we enlarge our thinking, we enlarge our capacity. So I want to challenge you today, be honest about yourself, be honest about your capacity. After doing that evaluation, develop a plan, implement strategies to create your capacity so that God can use you for all that He's called you to be. There's much more that God wants to do. There's so much more out there, and I know you're capable, but we've got to be willing to stretch. That's your leadership tip for today. We'll see you next time.